Okay, here with Melissa and Capel, and you're both students at Clemson
Yes.
University in South Carolina.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. So what do you got going here? You're also working with Greenville Technical College. You're doing something with virtual reality technology
Absolutely.
and aircraft maintenance. Why don't you explain what's going on here?
Oh, sure. So this is basically a partnership between Clemson University and Greenville Technical College. So as of now, what we're trying to do is that, let's say you have a cargo bay, and you want the technician, you want the students to learn about the defects that can possibly occur in a cargo bay. Ideally, if you want to emulate such a scenario, then you need to have all the aircrafts, all the cargo bays, so that students can go to the cargo bay and look for the defects. But one major issue with the aircraft industry is that many of the defects seldom occur. So still you want the students to learn about all these defects and get themselves trained so that once they go to the, let's say, to the field, they'll be able to know what the defects are. So as of now, what we have done is that we have basically built a virtual simulator whereby the students can wear a head-mounted display and they'll be able to see a virtual cargo bay altogether. So once they see the virtual cargo bay, we'll be able to embed a lot of defects inside the virtual cargo bay, and students will be able to have a look at these things and they'll be able to look for the defects. So the first part of the project was basically, let's say you are an experienced technician and you have a specific eye tracking pattern, the way how you look for the defects. So you have the head-mounted display, you will ask the experienced technician to wear the head-mounted display, and we'll monitor your eye movements. And we will show these particular eye movements to the students so that they will develop the similar eye tracking pattern, and they'll be able to look for the defects and identify the defects. So that's basically the first part of the study, where we used virtual reality to look for the inspection of the aircraft bays. Now,
For the second part,
Sure.
another problem which occurs is that the equipment that they use is very sensitive and very expensive. That's a bad combination, right? So the technical colleges cannot often, they can't afford to have the students use them and break them and have to replace them. So they asked us to create simulators for them. That way the students could learn how to use the tool without having the disadvantages of students really using the tool. So what we had to do is use simulators that would provide them haptic feedback, the same as if they were using the actual board.
What does haptic feedback mean? What does that mean?
It's like text, you can feel it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So like this one, if you, it's supposed to simulate a borescope, which is a tube that you push inside the engine. It has a mini camera inside of it, like they do in surgery now. Before they cut you open, they put a camera inside of you and they look at what's going on. It's the same thing.
Okay.
So this gives them the feedback if they're pushing too hard, if they're about to break the tip of the borescope, then it gives them feedback and say, it's like, no, you shouldn't be doing this, stop. So we also did some studies after creating the simulators, and we found out that if you give them the simulator to train on, or if you give them the actual equipment to train on, the results are about the same.
Really?
So yeah.
Wow.
and we have got a list of publications of it in all the major journals.
Yeah. So now what are you both majoring in?
Industrial
Industrial
engineering.
Industrial engineering. Okay. And what year are you?
Yeah, first year.
First
Yeah.
year?
Uh-huh, first year.
How about you? You're both first year students?
Right.
So this is your first semester in college.
Oh no, first year in PhD.
PhD.
Ah.
So there you go.
Oh, first year in PhD program. Okay. All right, that's a little different.
Yeah.
I was going to say, wow. Oh, that's excellent. Well, it looks like really fun stuff. And
It
looks
is.
like
It
you're,
is, yeah.
It is.
And as of
enjoying
now,
it.
Greenville Tech is using this one to train the students over there in the technical college.
Excellent. That's excellent. Well, thank you very much, both of you.
Very much.
Good luck.
It is good talking to
Okay.
you. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Thank you.